Speaking of my wife, I'm sure everyone will agree that you look absolutely stunning today. And I am delighted that we are now married and our childhood dreams have come true. I am delighted that we've got to this day. There have been highs and lows, but today is what it's all about, and a reminder that dreams can come true. Today I am lucky to get to marry my best friend, someone who is always supportive and helps me to be the best version of myself. We have done so much in the 14 years we have been together and made many memories, and with today being the best of our lives, long may that continue.
Follow the seasons, the pathways that lead us where we belong. Search for a memory, like heaven is sending us along.
So now would be a good time to hear about the journey that's brought this couple here today. It all started at Lagan College in Belfast some 15 years ago, where mutual glances were exchanged across the lab before Jonny finally plucked up the courage to ask Mica out on the 27th of March 2010. According to Mica, Jonny was the cool kid that everyone fancied, and Mica was the shy, quiet one. They hung out together all the time, and as time went by, they shared the same friendship groups at school, who I know many will be here today. I asked Jonny and Mica to think about 3 things they loved the most about one another. Here's what Mica said about Jonny. Firstly, I love how caring and selfless Jonny is. He makes me feel safe around him, and he makes me feel special every day. And Jonny said this about Mica. Firstly, Mica is incredibly kind and caring. Secondly, she's a really good cook, like really good. And thirdly, Mica is so supportive of me and everything that I do. Mica and Jonny, you've made your public declarations of commitment to each other for the rest of your lives, promising to stand by each other throughout whatever your lives together may bring. It is now my greatest pleasure to announce you are now husband and wife!
Dreaming in color, wherever we are. Hold fast, hold true, I'm gonna carry you. And just like I'll do, you're gonna carry me too.
And now I'm Mica, my princess, my little monkey. What an experience it has been watching you growing up. From adorable little girl who sings the Titanic theme song. My heart will always go on every morning just to wake me up. One of my favorite moments that I will cherish forever. And as you continue to grow up, you've always made me proud. On your graduation day, starting your first job, and buying your very first home. as you express your gratitude always towards me by saying, "Thank you, Dad. Without you, it could never happen." But to be honest, it's vice versa, Misha. Without you, I wouldn't have become who I am today. Of all the things I've done in my life, being your father, caring for you, was by far my greatest achievement.
Very conscious as a tick to the floor of those very kind words that Colin has just delivered. Jonny, you might be crying at the end of this, but for entirely different reasons. So Siobhan suggested some advice about a happy marriage. And she came up with these couple of nuggets of tried and tested rules. Misha, you might want to take notes here. Rule number 1. The wife is always right. Rule number 2. If you think your wife is wrong, please refer to rule number 1. And there you have it. That's it. Works for me, son. All that's left for me to do is to wish Jonny and Misha many, many happy years together. Please join me, raise your glass to Jonny and Misha.
So on behalf of my wife and I, here we go. We would like to thank everyone for coming today. It means a lot to both of us to have all our friends and family with us, and we appreciate the effort everyone has made. Zan and Colin, my new mother and father-in-law, thank you for making me feel welcome in your family. I've enjoyed the many new experiences you have given me, along with the trip this year to Hong Kong, a place I probably wouldn't have visited if I hadn't have fallen in love with Misha. Not everyone will know this, but I didn't ask Colin when I proposed to Misha, and this was in part a conscious decision, as I wanted Colin to be as surprised as Misha. And I still have the recording from that day where we FaceTimed Misha's dad, Colin, where Colin was on the other end of the video call, and I just remember he says, so happy for you, so happy, and just says, have you had something to eat yet? The mum and dad, thanks for putting up with me over the years. There were definitely times when I got on your nerves, but there were hopefully good times as well. But thank you for the life you've given me so far. It has been great, and I'm forever thankful.
I remember the very first day that we met. It was just, that is going to be my best friend. That is who I'm going to walk down the aisle with. And honestly, I couldn't be prouder of her.
Over the years, I've found out Jonny and Misha have quite a lot in common. They both love music. They seem to go to a gig every other month. They may be the only people who still go to see Magheramorne live. They've been to see Dermot Kennedy several times together. And I recently found out this year, apparently Jonny's a big Beyonce fan. And I'd like to take this moment, despite it feeling like Misha has been a part of our family already for longer than Ryan has, to formally welcome Mrs. Misha Dillon to the family. If everybody would like to raise their glass for the newly married couple.